New Year's resolutions. We make them every single year. Lose weight, read more books, be happier. Familiar, right? But what if this year's most important resolution isn't about what you do, but about how money actually works in your life? Forget a simple to-do list. What if you could build your first money system? Not just a budget that you'll abandon in a month, but a real working system that fundamentally changes your financial story for good. From a young age, we're taught a simple formula. Work hard, get a decent job, save a little bit, and hope for a raise. We're told that's the path to security. But most people never see the big picture, the underlying architecture of money that quietly shapes our entire lives. This isn't just about saving more or cutting coupons. It's about understanding the system behind your money and finally learning how to work with it instead of feeling like you're constantly struggling against it. And that's why our financial resolutions almost always fail. Every January, millions of us promise ourselves we'll finally get ahead. We write down these noble goals: save more, spend less, pay off debt. They sound great, but by the time February rolls around, most of those goals are distant memories. Why? Why does the motivation fade so fast?
It's simple. Because goals alone are completely powerless. They are wishes without an engine. They are destinations without a map. They fail because there is no system in place to support them. So what exactly is a money system? Let's be clear. It is not a budget. It is not a complicated spreadsheet, and it is not a wish you make at the beginning of a year. A money system is a framework. It's a set of rules, habits, and structures that you design to determine how money flows in, through, and out of your life, automatically. Think of it this way. Some people rely on a single paycheck. That's a single point of failure. Others, however, design a network of income-generating sources. Both have money coming in, but only one of them has a system that can survive a setback. And that brings us to the biggest mindset shift, the truth about income. Most people see income as something you earn. You trade your precious hours for a fixed amount of dollars. You work harder, you put in more time, and you think you're winning. But you're trapped on a hamster wheel. Because when that income stops, when you stop trading your time, so does everything else.
A money system, on the other hand, is designed to generate momentum. Its income doesn't depend solely on the hours you work. It flows, it grows, it compounds, working for you even when you aren't. So, what are the building blocks? Your first money system is built on 3 essential pillars. Pillar 1, your income source. This is where your money comes from, and the key is to have more than one. Pillar 2, your growth engine. This is where your money multiplies, not just sits in the savings account losing value to inflation. This is your investment engine. And Pillar 3, your protection shield. This is how your system defends itself against unexpected loss, market downturns, and risk. Without all 3, you're just moving numbers around on a page, hoping for the best. But when you integrate them, you create a powerful, resilient system that works for you. This year, stop making resolutions that fade. Start building the machine that will achieve them for you, year after year.
Here's a truth that's easy to ignore. Time is the one asset you cannot get back. The power of this is startling. Consider this. Someone who starts saving just $300 a month at age 25 could have over $500,000 by retirement. But if they wait just 10 years until age 35, that final number gets cut in half. Every year you wait to build your system, the system builds without you. The opportunities compound, or they vanish. So if you don't start now, you're not just behind, you're late. But don't let that scare you. You don't need millions, you don't need perfect timing. What you need is clarity, structure, and action. Because this year, your resolution isn't about raw discipline and forcing yourself to do things you hate. It's about design. It's about building a smarter system that works for you, even on the days you don't feel motivated. So here's how you begin, step by step. First, you have to track your inflows and outflows. Know where your money comes from and where it actually goes.
This isn't about judgment. It's about awareness. And today, tools and apps can automate most of this, giving you a clear picture in minutes.
Second, identify one growth engine. This is something that generates recurring flows beyond your main paycheck. It could be developing a high-demand skill that increases your salary. It could be a side project, freelance work, or starting a small diversified investment portfolio. Find one thing that can grow. The third and maybe most crucial step is to build protection. Your system needs a firewall. This starts with an emergency fund. The rule of thumb is 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses stashed away in an accessible account. If you have an unstable income or dependents, you might aim for more. This fund is what keeps a surprise car repair or medical bill from derailing your entire life. Protection also means having the right insurance, like disability coverage that replaces your income if you can't work. These buffers keep your system intact during the inevitable storms. Remember, you don't need perfection. You need consistency and a clear direction.
So close your eyes for a second. Picture your life a year from now if you do nothing, if you don't build this system. What does that look like? The same anxieties, the same uncertainties? Now picture where you could be if you did start today, with a clear view of your money, a small growth engine humming along, and a safety net in place. The difference between those two futures isn't luck, it's structure. So this year, don't just make a list of resolutions. Build a money system. Start small. Design your flows. Protect what you have, and let your money work with you, not against you. If this resonates, subscribe and dive deeper with our playlist, Hidden Money Systems Explained. It's time to rethink money and make this year the one that finally counts.